When I first came to the Mount, I was really shy, and I really kind of didn't know what I was doing.
When I came here, I was really shy and timid, and I didn't know who I was.
I think I've grown a lot over the last few years.
The Mount has really helped me grow up, and I'm coming out completely different.
Since coming here at the Mount, I've definitely seen a difference. I've grown to be more outgoing.
It's allowed me to learn about myself.
I've definitely become more mature.
I think I'm more clear about what my ultimate goal in life is.
I've learned so much academically, but also learned a lot about myself, about others.
Every year it was a year to learn and grow.
There are little obstacles in the way, but I think I've managed to overcome that and been a better person overall.
With the help of some amazing faculty and staff, I've really found my place, and I've found what I wanted to do.
Now I'm leaving 4 years later, and I know what I want in my life. I'm empowered. I feel confident.
I'm more proactive in my community.
I've definitely grown a lot.
I just feel like I've come out as a much more holistic person because of this experience here, and I'm really grateful for it.
I know I've grown tremendously. It's been a very interesting transition in this program, but I really enjoy it.
I wouldn't trade that in for anything, really.
It's definitely shaped me into a better person, stronger person, and just it has made me a resilient woman.
I've learned to stand up for myself. I've learned to be the bigger person, and I've also learned to be independent.
They created a leader out of me.
I've become the person that I am today because of the Mount.
Welcome to orientation. Welcome to a new beginning. This is the moment of first impressions for all of us.
You'll have a lot of opportunities to get to know each other, to get to know our current students, our staff, our faculty. Some of your classmates are musicians, politicians, mock trial state championship winners, mathematicians, and the list goes on and on.
I'm a little nervous, but then excited, and I don't know, but I like it. I've met so many new people. My advisor is Katrina. She's really nice and really helpful.
She's giving us a lot of advice on what not to do and what we should do our first year.
So it's important that we stay together as a group because this is going to be our little bonding group, make friends, love each other, all that good stuff.
My favorite part of today is the icebreakers so far. They're really creative and fun, and it's fun to interact with the other students that I'm going to be sharing the next 4 years with.
We know that you will do great things in your life. You will have a fabulous 4 years here and will graduate to a life of making a positive difference for yourself, your family, your community, and for this world. Welcome and good journey, Athenians.
There's a lot of people I want to thank.
I'd really like to thank my family and my friends just for supporting me throughout this whole experience.
My parents, because they really supported me so much throughout this journey, and I know I couldn't have done it without them.
My friends here at the Mount, my friends from high school, my friends from work, everybody.
Gracias por todo, te amo.
And all of my college professors.
I would like to thank everyone, both at the Mount and outside of school, that has really helped me and supported me throughout this process.
My sister, obviously, she was here with me the whole time, and I appreciated her support.
My parents, because they really supported me so much throughout this journey, and I know I couldn't have done it without them.
Gracias por todo y te quiero mucho. I would like to thank my parents. Los quiero tanto. You guys have been my driving force for doing everything. Thank you for giving me my wonderful siblings.
Obviously my parents, without them I wouldn't be here. They supported me so much.
My close friends that I've met, because they really are the ones that understand what I've been through, because they've been through the same thing.
I'd like to thank my family, first of all. My parents have made so many sacrifices to get me here, and I just hope I'm making them proud. And I want to dedicate my first degree to them. It's the first degree of many, and I just hope they're proud.
ladies, welcome to Mount St. Mary's College Doheny campus. It is gorgeous here and we are so happy to have you.
I'm at my freshman orientation and it's been great. Everybody's been so friendly. It has such welcoming feeling and I feel really at home here, and it's small and it's beautiful.
Orientation is important for freshmen because it allows them to, branch out, meet new people.
Meeting my classmates has been amazing because they're all so friendly, and our orientation leaders introduced us all, had us playing games, had us getting to know each other, talking about where we're coming from, where we're going.
You want to take advantage of every opportunity you have to really grow into the person that you are looking forward to being, and the person you already are, recognizing your gifts and talents this very day.
I'm honestly so ready for my first semester. After talking to the advisors and everything like that, I'm just really prepared. I think we're all pretty ready to start our first semester.
They always say that the people you meet in college are going to be your bridesmaids and your best friends for life, and that's definitely true.
Because it is a smaller campus, it's easier for me to connect with everyone and get to know people on a personal basis.
The people I've met here are really amazing. They are passionate, hardworking people that I know I'm going to be friends with for a really long time.
It's such a close-knit community. Everybody knows everybody and everybody's helpful.
I was able to meet some of my greatest friends. I was able to meet very inspirational professors.
I love the faculty and the staff here. They're very nice, they're very kind.
When you walk around, you can say hi to everybody.
Some of the best people I've ever met in my life I've met here at the Mount.
I've met people that have just turned my life upside down in the best ways possible.
I've met a lot of new people that are going through the same kind of things I'm going through.
Most of the girls that come here all have the same goal, the same dream, and we all inspire each other.
Everybody is so accepting. They're your biggest support system. You can come to school in your pajamas and just focus on learning and focus on working on yourself.
We help push each other to do the best and be the best.
There are so many girls here that I've met that have stayed up with me studying till 3 in the morning and have, been a shoulder to cry on.
Whenever I was falling behind, they would have study groups with me, and vice versa. If they needed help in a class, I would help them.
You hang out on the weekends, or you call each other if there's something wrong in your personal life. Everyone is so supportive and so willing to help you. And it goes beyond just being a friend, but really being a mentor to one another. And I think that's really amazing. I tend to doubt myself, but here with my friends and the faculty here, they've really proved to me that I can do it. From the students to faculty and staff, I think everybody contributed so much to my education and to this process that leaving them is going to be really, really sad.
It's definitely bittersweet to be graduating, just because I've made such amazing connections here and such amazing relationships. But I also know that I'm going to have those relationships even after I leave.
They're just not even friends anymore. They're definitely my second family.
Athenian Cafe is an event that the RAs put on Sundays, which allows the residents who do not have the opportunity to go home a chance to come and mingle.
We make milkshakes for them, we have different games that they can play. We have the Wii, Guitar Hero, a whole bunch of video games.
After we got to play a couple of the games like the Human Bingo, where we fill out a paper and play bingo, ask each other questions, we also played a couple games outdoors.
Our main goal is just for them to have fun and just have a good experience, an overall fun college experience living in the residence halls.
My favorite thing about the cafe is that, well, it's good food. You can talk and it's kind of a good vibe. It's friendly, everyone's friendly and you can talk to each other and it's really welcoming.
Every week it's different people who go. Although we live on campus, I still don't see all their faces every day, so it's nice to go and see them and talk to them and just catch up with them every week.
It was just more of a chance for the students to get to know other students here on campus.
It's pretty awesome. You get to enjoy your Sundays and hang out with the girls that you see every day at school.
It's just a good time of just hanging out with one another and just getting to know each other, and it's a lot of fun.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my mom. She passed away when I was 11, but she has been the driving force in everything that I do.
I want to thank Professor Burkett. He's been great.
I would really like to thank my mom.
First thing, it's God, because he was always there with me.
My parents.
My dad.
All my friends.
My girlfriend, Erin. She and I became really good friends here at the Mount.
My family.
Professors who were always so kind.
My sister for being there all the long hours of studying.
The staff members that I've met here at the Mount, Chaco, Aurora, Dr. Mari.
My children.
My friends that I met in school and out of school.
Dr. Roz, Brigada.
My parents and my sister, my younger sister, they've been with me through all the hurdles.
Dr. Cesario.
My family in general, everyone.
Dr. Frickenberg, they've really made an influence in my life.
If it wasn't for donors, I wouldn't have been able to finish my degree. But I hope one day I can give back to the Mount as being a donor and helping those students.
Everybody who knows me knows that I'm probably the one who's always going to ask questions, who's always going to make a comment, who's always going to get on a soapbox about something. And I really love being in the classroom, and I love participating and getting the feedback from the teachers.
I get to do what I love most, which is reading and talking about it and discussing it in class.
I learned so many things I never thought I would learn.
The thing I will miss the most is really being able to reach out with my peers and solve problems collectively as a team.
I'm gonna miss actually being in class.
So the faculty were amazing.
We've got professors here who've been through it and are not just teaching us from the book, but also teaching us through what they've been through.
They've definitely inspired me to be something that I didn't think I was capable of being.
I was able to learn a lot from them and grow throughout the program.
It's really good to know that they care for you and, you know, they stay on top of everything that you do.
Actually, every single professor has known my name, so yeah, it's really nice. You get that one-on-one support when needed.
I just loved being in those classes where you could contribute and talk and think.
Welcome to our 9th annual Invitation to Serve. Thank you all for being here so bright and early on a Saturday morning. The weather and the atmosphere are going to be perfect for serving our dear neighbor.
All of you, we really appreciate you being here, and we come together to do what the Sisters of St. Joseph have called us always to do and have always done, is to serve all persons without distinction.
Our sites this year were Alexandria House, which is a transitional home for women and children moving from emergency shelters. We did Frank Lanterman High School, where they worked on the garden. LA Regional Food Bank, where our students sort and packed food for distribution to charitable organizations throughout the city. We did St. Vincent de Paul, which has a thrift store where our volunteers organize donations. And our last site was Stop Hunger Now, an international hunger relief organization. where our students prepared meals for distribution around the world.
I think that everybody should participate in the President's Invitation to Serve because it's a great way to go out and get some volunteer work done while meeting new people and just being able to give back to the community.
Today I went to Alexander's house. I had a great time because I met new amazing people. It was a really great feeling just knowing that you're making a difference in somebody's life.
I think Mount St. Mary's influenced students to give back to the community and help others because not only are we a Mount community, we're also a community with one another. So we need to help each other, help one another out, especially help those who are in need.
I would really love to thank my family, friends,
my partner, Steve, my mom, for all of her support.
I would like to thank my family, all my professors,
my beautiful daughter who's graduating high school this year, Kirti,
all my friends at the Mount,
and my fiance, Barry.
I would like to thank my family, the whole Mount community, especially the professors and Professor Ragoni, who's been like a second mom to me.
My teachers,
my friends,
my family,
and my boyfriend.
And thank you to all of my family and my friends.
They've really had such an impact on my life and they've been able to support me. Without them, I probably wouldn't be here. It helps push me to be a better person and to be a stronger person. So thank you guys.
I'd like to take a moment to commend you all on your enthusiasm, your determination, your drive, your dedication, your commitment to the NSAC process that you all have displayed throughout the day. Thank you.
This year, Mount St. Mary's is hosting the National Student Advertising Competition event. For us, we build a campaign every year, and it's an opportunity to really advance our marketing and advertising skills.
We get a company, example like today it's Pizza Hut, and we improve whatever they want to improve.
Out-of-home marketing allows Pizza Hut's innovative side to shine.
The Reinvented section will launch users into the new world of Pizza Hut.
I was just where you were 2 years ago, so I really commend you on spending so much time and working so hard.
It was really interesting to see how people took their insights and turned them into creative ideas.
I think our business is in good hands. I really do.
Being a part of this club is really rewarding. It's a lot of hard work, but it's great hard work because you're actually getting hands-on experience.
When you see your team members up there, it's like we all share the hard work because we know we did our best.
I think one of my favorite memories from here was the orientation group when I was an orientation leader and I helped the incoming freshmen come in, and it was just a great bonding experience with the rest of my class and the underclassmen.
My favorite memory is the first time I stepped into the campus ministry office because that's when I knew that I wanted to work there as soon as I met Gail Krause and all the staff there, including student affairs. I knew I was home at that point.
One of my favorite memories has to be food runs every single time. Especially when you're studying late nights for finals or something, we'll always just pick up and go and like stop by any dessert place that's open.
I love going up to the Shillong campus and just the view of the ocean just looks like serenity.
My friends and I, we'd run around the loop at school, which it's because we live on a hill, so it's one big circle. So we'd go running on our break time.
One of my favorite memories would be the sleepovers we would have, the all-night cram sessions, the no sleep, the binge eating.
The Mass of the Holy Spirit is always something I look forward to just because we all gather together and we pray and we celebrate together for the coming school year.
My favorite things have been going to science conferences. I did research for 2 years and I was able to actually go to Texas and present my research.
My favorite memory at Mount St. Mary's was the China excursion that we were able to go on. I've never been outside of the country before, so that was a wonderful experience being able to go to China and go to the 5 different cities in China and learn about the culture, the language, and how different it is from America.
I think I'm just gonna really miss being here.
I love the campus and I love the school, and I've really grown to be a part of it.
I'm just gonna miss the Mount, and I'm always going to go back, and every time they have events, I will definitely go back.
Great mystery, giver of life. I am standing here before you. Hear me. I am standing here to offer my people's prayer.
This is the third year of a program, a partnership between Mount St. Mary's University and Loyola Marymount University. We have been together as we've explored the challenges, the opportunities, and the joys of the Second Vatican Council in our 50th year anniversary. And today we culminate that 3-year partnership with a true celebration, a multicultural celebration of our faith.
Today's event celebrates the spirit of the Second Vatican Council because we are out amongst each other, the people of God in Los Angeles, giving praise and worshiping God by our presence in our song, in our dance, in our art. Sacrosanctum Concilium calls us to renewal in our worship, in our prayers.
I think art and culture are really important to the Catholic faith because it's a way that we can all kind of relate. Even though we're all different, it's different kinds of art, different kinds of music, I think we can all, get together and enjoy it, as one.
We all get to come together and show each other how we celebrate and how we're all celebrating the same thing, just in different ways.
If we could see Pope John the 23rd, he would be smiling at us today. This is exactly what he envisioned the church to be. I was sitting and I was listening and I heard the church bells of St. Vincent, and I heard the drums of our Native American brothers and sisters, and I smelled the incense, and I saw the color, and I thought to myself, this is church. And let the church say, amen.
First off, I want to thank my parents.
I want to thank my parents for always helping me and pushing me, to go to college and to be here and supporting me all the way.
I think if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here.
I also want to thank especially my mom.
I'd really like to thank my parents. I wouldn't be here without them.
They've been my guidance and my support and an example.
I would like to thank Gail Krause, Gail Gresser, and Laura Gomez, my bosses in campus ministry.
My family, absolutely. My mom has been there since day one. My fiance has been there every step of the way.
And I want to thank my girlfriend for always, sticking up for me during late nights, telling me to come to class, to be here and to give it up my all.
I also want to thank Christina Rodriguez at CPS for helping me with my anxiety and helping me get through this last year.
I would really like to thank my family, my siblings,
all my friends, Ariana, Jessica, Andrea specifically, and Tiffany for always being there for me when I needed them.
The group of Solution I volunteer with.
Dr. Aloha Buenaventura. She has been there for me since my freshman year.
Everyone who supported me.
Professor Benveniste as well.
And everyone at the school.
Le quiero agradecer a mis padres, a mi mamá y mi papá, porque siempre me han ayudado, me han apoyado para venir al colegio y me han ayudado en todo el camino. Le quiero agradecer a mi novia porque ella me ha ayudado en las noches, tardes donde he tenido que estudiar y las tardes que no he querido venir a la clase. Ella me ha apoyado y ha estado conmigo todo el camino.
I'm so happy that I've been able to come here.
I wouldn't be able to finish college or gotten to where I am without all the help and support.
I'll be the first one to graduate from my family, so I'm just so thankful.
Napua Oka'ina's 15th annual luau. I am this year's president of Napua, and I am incredibly happy to see all your faces here.
I'm here because my daughter is performing. I've always supported my daughters for whatever it is that they want to do. And you know, this is just something that we give back to the school just to show our support.
My favorite part about today was just watching this whole thing come together. It took a lot of sleepless nights for this event to happen.
Despite all the sleepless nights, practicing, dancing, I just like really being around the people of Napua. And I think the best part of this event is sharing the Polynesian Hawaiian culture.
I think it's important for students to really experience the Polynesian culture because if we're more knowledgeable about the various cultures that are amongst us, then we'll be a better community.
I'm excited to graduate just because I think I'm prepared for the world.
After my bachelor's, I'm definitely excited to go out into the world and challenge myself in a different way.
I definitely feel prepared for the future.
I feel confident in going to job interviews or applying to job, knowing that I have a really strong resume that the Mountain has given me.
After graduation, I will be working at University of Hollywood, so I'm just so excited that I have a job already.
I will be working as a medical technology underwriter.
After I graduate from the Mount, I hope to really get on the ground floor of a new business and help that business to grow.
I hope to become a music journalist.
I plan to work, hopefully in film.
I want to run for office in the future, and I know that my ultimate goal is to work at the White House.
I hope to get my license to be a registered nurse in California and practice as an RN somewhere in a hospital.
I plan on going into the Air Force as a nurse or applying to one of the magnet hospitals in Los Angeles.
I just want to get into a good hospital and get lots of experience under my belt.
I'm planning on pursuing my graduate degree, so I'm moving forward.
I'm starting graduate school in the fall after I graduate.
I'm going to USC for my master's in social work.
I got accepted to UCLA, and I start in the fall. I'm going to be participating in their social welfare program.
I am attending USC School of Social Work in August.
I'm still going to be in the Mount family because it's the Mount's graduate program. My next step is going into medical school, so my main goal is to do psychiatry.
In the fall of 2016, I plan on going to law school, and then after that, becoming a lawyer.
After I receive this degree, I'm going to be transferring to Chelan, and hopefully I'm going to be in the nursing program.
The biggest thing I got from Mount St. Mary's was that empowering feeling that I can go on the world and do whatever I want.
I know that I could do it. I know that I have all the ganas to do it. I know I'm capable of doing it.
I feel like I'm definitely prepared to go out in the big world.
I know I'm going to be something big. I know it.
Spring Bash is an end-of-the-year event where students can come and they can de-stress, have fun, play some games, eat some food, forget about school for a bit.
My favorite part has probably been just being able to take a break. I'm still on campus, but I'm enjoying myself doing outside campus activities.
It's our end-of-the-year event. It's our last hoorah, so come out and de-stress.
Have finals right around the corner and the semester's ending, so it's just nice to take a break and relax.
I've actually been having such a great time. I recommend everybody to come and have fun.
I would really like to thank my family.
My parents,
all of my classmates,
my grandparents,
staff, faculty.
My professors, especially Dr. Torres. She's been a great support system for me, as well as Dr. Choa.
My family,
my mother, my grandmother, my sister, my brothers,
my boyfriend,
my colleagues,
and basically anyone who is willing to give like just a small piece of advice. Those words go further than they could possibly ever imagine and really encouraged me to keep going these 4 years.
I also want to give a special thanks to my boyfriend, my partner, for sticking with me this 4 years, for being so supportive.
I'd like to thank my family, my parents, my brother, and my cousins for being there for me and for always believing in me.
My family has been there through everything. Good times, bad times, rough times.
If it weren't for their help, their advice, their lectures, I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at now.
Today, on Mary's Day, we honor the woman whose courage and openness to the Spirit of God brought life to the world. We at this university named for her celebrate her life, her gifts, and her choices.
As a community, we aspire to excellence in all things. We strive to do our best, to be our best, on our campuses, in our relationships, and in leadership and service to others. Today we celebrate the joys and accomplishments that come from hard work and dedication. Students of Mount St. Mary's University, I congratulate all of you on this momentous day, for you have accomplished much this past year.
At Mary's Day, not only do we honor Mary, but we also honor our students who achieve academically and also achieve leadership honors.
It's really helped me to understand the impact and what I've done here at the Mount. I had some family members here and I had my amazing mentors, so I think that's why it's really special.
We honor you, Mary, patron to contemplatives, guide to pilgrims, inspiration to poets. We honor you with this crown of flowers, gift of the earth.
I'm excited to graduate. It kind of feels surreal though.
It's unfathomable. I don't think I fully conceived the idea that I'm graduating.
I feel like it's not happening, but it is happening because I know it's happening. It's on my calendar right there, May 11th at 3 p.m. starting.
These 4 years passed by really quickly.
I feel like I almost want to stay longer because I'm like, oh, I can still do stuff here, but it's my time, so.
It's definitely a bittersweet experience because I am going to miss all the people and all the friendships that I've made here, but I'm just really excited to go out there and not change the world, but be a part of making the world a better place.
I'm eager to leave, and at the same time, I'm kind of afraid to leave just because here I know I have it all.
It's bittersweet, but it's also the beginning of something new and exciting.
It's exciting to know that I'm about to start my life, and you know, everything that I've worked for thus far is finally here.
I feel ready to graduate. I'm ready to take on the world. I'm ready to meet new people. The Mount has really prepared me for that. I'm just excited to be able to start a new chapter in my life.
Being here, getting to graduate, getting my bachelor's degree, like that's really all I've wanted for a long time, and it's finally like here.
As a nursing major, we work so hard and we're in the hospital pretty much every day of the week, so knowing that I'll be able to walk away with my BSN really means a lot to me.
I'm excited to graduate just because I feel like I'm ready to go out there and serve people and use all the talents that I've gained here at the Mount and give it to the community.
I feel happy and I feel proud of myself for accomplishing something.
I feel really proud to have been able to complete my degree here, and I feel proud to put it on my resume. So I'm just really glad, and I'm proud that I'm graduating from Mount St. Mary's University.
I'm proud of myself and everyone that I've met here, all my friends, and I know we're gonna go and do great things.